have a lick you really like in B, hit it up in D. Hey, what's up everybody out there in Learning Land? Tyler from 10thumbspro.com. Today we're going to grab our guitar and we're really going to rock and roll. What are we doing? We're looking at the blues scale, okay, but it's going to be a sequential thing. We're going to take our pentatonic scale, which you should know. I'll have a link in the comments below if you don't. And we're going to show the 1/5, the difference between the pentatonic and your blues scale. It's only one note. So you're going to build on the foundation of information you already have. Then we're going to take a little blues phrase and we're going to add that note. Then we're going to transpose that blues phrase into 6 different keys, and I'm going to show you 6 different ways to take that basic blues phrase and add that blues note to it to give it some flavor, alright? So if you're just starting to get jamming and you know your minor pentatonic, by the end of this lesson you're going to be able to play the blues in 6 different keys, and you're going to see how you can make it more bluesy with the flat fifth, alright? So this is going to be a pretty big deal if you're getting started into rocking and rolling and you're soloing, or if you're a little more intermediate and you can jam a couple licks, this is going to unlock the fretboard quite a bit for you, okay? Alright, so what do you need to learn? All you need is a guitar brain and attention span. You will learn faster if you're Patreon. You get a PDF with this lesson and all of our guitar lessons, starting at just $1 creation, caps as low as $1 a month. But you don't need those things to learn. All you need is that guitar brain and attention span. When you got those 3 things, why don't you follow me on in and let's break this lesson down right now. Let's do it. Alright, so it's a pretty wide frame because we're going to work our way all the way from our first shape here all the way down to the 12th fret throughout this lesson, okay? So the idea here is after watching this lesson, you're going to be able to use these blues scales in a lot of different keys, and you'll be able to not only jam, but kind of jam with any backing track, okay? So first let's look at our E minor pentatonic. You should already know this, but if you don't, real quick review, it's going to be 0-3, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, 0-3, 0-3, and then the same thing back down, okay? So the only difference between your E minor pentatonic and your E blues scale is the addition of a note known as the flat fifth. Let's listen to that. Alright, so we took the exact same scale shape when we added the first fret here of our A string and then the 3rd fret down here on our G string, okay? That's the same note. In the key of A, or in the key of E, that flat fifth is going to be your A sharp or your B flat, okay? Alright, so let's take a look at a really, really basic blues phrase that you could use in your playing within this scale. It's going to look like this. Alright, something very basic. And I'm using triplet rhythm like 1 po la 2, 3 po la 4. So there's some swing to it, alright? 2, open 2, 2, open 2. Alright, and that's going to be the foundation lick, and we're going to show how we can add the flat fifth to that to give it some phrase, or some life. But listen, in the context of a blues, it might sound something like this. Alright? So what we're going to do now is we're going to add that flat fifth, this note to the lick, and we're going to turn it into this. And it instantly sounds more bluesy, alright? We're going to stay with that same triplet pattern, 2, 0, 2, and then we're going to get our ring finger on that 3rd fret of the G string on our way before we go back down. Alright, so we took this, added that flat fifth, and now we have this. Instantly, that same little phrase, by adding that flat fifth, becomes much more bluesy, alright? Okay, so now we're going to move into G. The G pentatonic. G minor pentatonic, and then the G blues scale. We're going to add our flat fifth. Okay, so the same exact, now this is an excellent lesson in transposition as well, because that same riff that we were working with would sound like this. Start 5, 3, 5, then 5, 3, 5. Alright, and that's our same exact lick, just in G. Okay, now this time what we're going to do is we're going to go up, we're going to go up, and we're we're going to do the same motion, but instead of just playing 6, we're going to slide 6 into 5. Okay? So we got. Alright, so now you can see how you can add your dynamic slide, pull off bends to make these more creative. Okay, so let's continue the transposition and let's look at these ideas in the key of A. A minor pentatonic. Now let's add the flat fifth. And now we have our A blues scale, okay? So our lick in A would be, starting on the 7, we go. 7-5-7, 7-5-7, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do this time is we're going to start off the same. Then we're going to play that 7th note again on the offbeat. So we're going to go 5, so 7-5-7, 7, and then we're just going to go 8-7-5-7 into this triplet run, like. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so we still have 3 more keys left. Why don't we take a look at B? The B minor pentatonic. Now let's turn it into a blues scale. Alright, so now let's go ahead and look at our bass phrase in B. 9-7-9, 9-7-9. Alright, this time what we're going to do is we're going to kick it off the same, but then we're going to do a triplet, and instead of going up to the 5th, we're going to cruise the 5th, and we're going to go. Okay, so we get da da da, 3 pola, 4 and. Okay, one more time. So there she is in B. Again, this time, we've added a new note. This is the first time that we've seen this note, but this is the 5th, right? You have access to that. Has a little more to do with the extensions, because we're getting a little out of that shape, but this note right here is part of your pentatonic scale, okay? So this time we just went past it. Another thing we did this time was we finished on the and beat after the 4, which is a little different. Alright, moving into C, the C minor pentatonic. Okay, now let's add that flat 5th and make it a blues scale. Alright, okay, so what are we going to do this time? Well, we're going to start off our original phrase. Good to always locate that. 10, 8, 10, 10, 8, 10. What we're going to do this time is we're going to go 10, 8, 10, and then on the 3 what we're going to do is we're going to pre-bend to 11. So we're going to bend into that flat 5th, but we're not going to hear that bend. We're going to bend before we play and then bend down to 10, 8, 10. So it's not just slides, it's not just passing through, we can also have access to bends. Why don't we look at this in the key of D, our D minor pentatonic. Now let's add that flat 5th. Alright, so our original lick is going to be 12, 10, 12. 12, 10, 12, alright? But what we're going to do this time is we're going to go ba, ba, ba. Everything there is up to the same so far. But then when we get to our 12, we're going to go 12, bend to 13, and then back to 12. So the last one we did a pre-bend without hearing it, but this time you're going to hear the bend up and down. And then back to 10, and then 12. So we have, right? When you get all the way back up here, that A minor, the first shape, or the E minor, the first shape repeats itself, all right? So what did we just do? We took one basic blues phrase, just even a super basic 3-note lick, and then we put it in 6 different keys, and we added the flat fifth in 6 different ways, all right? When you're doing these solos, when you create these solos, look for these motifs and these ideas that you can repeat and practice them in all these different keys. If you have a lick you really like in B, hit it up in D. Alright? And that way you're going to be able to play in any key when you go to a jam session, which is going to be really important. Everything from that to the E flat blues. You just plug in your root, get your blues scale, and remember, passing, alright? Alright, you don't want to hang out on that flat fifth. So there it was, the ultimate blues workout to get you soloing for you beginners. Try all these ideas. Look for a blues backing track in E, G, A, B, C, and D, and try these licks over them, and try each of these licks in each of these keys. You will be amazed at how quick you're going to be soloing with these tips, alright? 10thumbspro.com if you want a PDF for this lesson and all our previous guitar lessons. It's just $1 creation with caps to lows, $1 a month. Links in the comments below. And until next time, everybody, just keep on rocking and rolling, keep on loving life, keep on playing guitar, and just have fun. Keep it light. Because it's all good, my brothers and sisters. It's all good. Alright, everybody, so there it was. Rocking and rolling, playing the blues in 6 different keys. Happy to bring it to you. 10thumbspro.com. This lesson was a lot of fun. If you like these kind of blues lessons, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know that you want more of these so we can keep on rocking and rolling. Until next time, love your life, play guitar, it's all good. Take care of yourselves.